Gerardo.
Hey, Gerardo.
Hey, Gerardo.
Hey, Gerardo.
Hi, Gerardo.
Gerardo?
Congrats, Gerardo.
Well, congratulations, Gerardo.
When someone talks about a professional, you are the person that kind of comes to mind. Someone who brings life into the department, makes the department stand up more proud, and proud to point to that individual and say, he's someone I follow.
You're a good man.
When I first met Gerardo, he was so suave.
Oh, so many think of you as a person of great vision, a man of great intellect, and a man of great energy.
You're responsible for getting me up out of bed and getting my butt in the woods so that we could go after deer, and I know I've put quite a few more deer in the freezer because of you.
Something America strives for, or I should say is dying for, is more men who are just gentlemen. Your vocabulary, again, your work ethic, your role as a husband, as a father to Rochelle, how you were to each of us, your dress, the way you carried yourself, the way you walked, spilled over in the word of gentleman.
I gleaned information from him on how to be suave. The way he carried his shoulders, the way he stood, the way he walked.
When you start getting excited, you start talking faster and faster, and your eyes light up, and you become very enthusiastic.
And I wouldn't want to leave without doing my favorite impression of you, and it goes a little something like this. All righty, Michael, very good.
You used to always say, "La Fungo." That's one thing I'll never forget.
Hey, Goomba, hey, what's the problem? What is going on here? You're not applying yourself.
All of these years, last 20 years, where I've worked with you with Duke Energy, whether it's a landslide of a tower or a substation or wherever your job took you, it was always the best. Working with you is always fun.
Just wanted to let you know it's been a blessing to work with you all these years.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
Really appreciate the time together.
Remember that you left behind a legacy of encouragement, achievement, and work ethic that will always be part of your coworkers' routine going forward.
I thought the normal working schedule was 10 in the morning till 8 at night, and it took me a while to realize that you were the only one that did that, and that wasn't normal. Even most of us stayed there with you every day, since you had us slaving over every little calculation that you could possibly have us do.
And I just want to say thanks for taking me under your wing. I guess when I was a young engineer, taught me a lot. I learned definitely more from you than I ever learned in school.
I want to thank you for always being there for me when I needed assistance.
You got me in my position where I am today, and so far has taught me everything I know. So I want to greatly thank you for all of that.
Probably wouldn't be a civil engineer today without your mentoring and expertise and your guidance.
Definitely wouldn't be the engineer I am today without your help.
And I would like to thank you also for being a friend at work too, and lending a listening ear.
The trip that Joy and I went with you and Enza and Rochelle was one that we will remember forever. We felt like we were on a trip with family, and it was just the best. Really, the whole Ashland project was just a funny memory. Trying to get through that project and all the headaches we had with that, just like scratching our heads every day.
When I first started with you, I was trying to figure out how to translate all of your Italian chicken scratch.
Just when we were trying to scope the land for the Zimmer substation, we were out hiking in the woods and we were going down a hill. I remember jumping on a tree to use it as kind of a handlebar to go over a little ravine. When I jumped down, the limb came down in your hard hat. It was kind of a funny story.
One of our first projects, I guess I should bring up, is our gas project. And then I remember they were doing test boring, and the next day I had these chiggers, and they were all over my body, and you were laughing at me because, or you did not understand what happened, and then the next day you ended up with the same problem, and it was pretty severe, and it's something you'll never forget.
We were helping you move to Batavia, or Batavia, the way you pronounced it, and
we were working all day long, and me and Mark Fisicaro, and towards the end of the day, I just remember you saying, I don't know what it is, but the longer the day goes, the more energy you get. And me and Mark looked at each other like, oh my gosh, we're beat.
We went to Starbucks. He asked me what I wanted, so I picked whatever. But then he orders this little glass of tar, as I call it. And he wanted me to drink the tar also, and I was like, oh, no. And that was so funny because when I said tar, he kind of looked at me like, what the heck is she talking about?
Harvey getting his casing stuck. Me being a young engineer on the site for the first time with a vibratory case on. I remember you had a little fun letting me stand a little close to the edge while I was trying to vibrate.
And I just want you to know that next time you're in the tree stand before daylight and you see a flashlight going this way and that, I hope you always remember me.
We're going to miss your wisdom, your guidance, and all your experience, but most of all, we will miss your camaraderie.
And I will truly miss him dearly.
Gonna miss you. Stop back and see us.
So here's to a guy who says crushed stone, sexier than anyone I know.
Congratulations.
A happy retirement.
Congratulations, and I hope you have a great retirement.
Happy retirement.
Jerry, enjoy retirement.
Best of luck, buddy.
Best wishes to you, and we'll see you real soon.
Take care.
Ciao.
So a little over 11 years, I started working with you, and yeah, you changed my life. So I guess other than my father, you've been the person that has impacted me the most. So, yeah, best wishes. And, yeah, best wishes.